Greetings. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. Today, just doing a quick unboxing because I got some new books, and it's quite a few. So I'm not going to open them one by one. I'm just going to open them all at once. And I thought that now would be a pretty decent time to do so. Now, if you follow me on my Instagram story, most recently I posted a bunch of books that I was going to buy, and I asked the question, what would you call this loadout? Well, I got a bunch of suggestions. None of them were suitable to name this loadout. But anyways, the books arrived, so I'm just going to go ahead and unbox them and let you see, I suppose. And in case anybody is curious about this type of subject matter, these books would serve to be some decent education, I suppose. I haven't read them, but some of them I've been wanting for a long time. One in particular, I've been following the author, and he's a very knowledgeable dude, and I've been wanting his book for like 5 years. At the time it came out, it was like $100, and I wasn't able to afford it back then. But I figured since I was getting all these other books, I might as well go ahead and grab it, right? Now, as a precursor, these books I'm probably not going to be doing a book study on. These are mostly for my personal education. But who knows? If I find something in here that's like super interesting, then, you know. So greetings to everybody. Court Singh says, you finna be glistening even more after studying these books. Oh yeah. it's the astral plane coming through. It's the astral plane coming through. So, greetings. Goldie Lion 144. Society ejects. Peace, brother. Peace, peace. Mental chemist. All is mind. Greetings, greetings. Dara Holland. Beautiful unicorn. Al Dickey. Peace, bro. Peace. Justin Hamilton. Greetings, greetings. MC Maestro. What's up, my guy? Cedric Granger. Peace, peace. Root I am. Greetings, greetings. Oh, yeah. All right. So just as a side note, for everyone who is currently a student in the class, I'm going to be posting a link so that you can start setting up a meeting with me for the next 2 days so that we can talk about your progress. And I think I'm going to be making a few changes to the curriculum. I might not necessarily take something out, but move it to the side and probably expand the current module that we're in. Because, man, it's getting intense these days. So yeah, let me go ahead and start unboxing these books. So I got to set up the tripod because I can't open the books with my hands and hold the phone at the same time. So yeah, you know the deal. Like the video if this is something you're interested in. If not, then don't like the video. But I highly suggest you do like the video. So this is a heavy box. Usually I get all the books like separately, but this time I got them all at once, specifically so I could do this video. All right. So let me set up this tripod, and then we'll get started. What a beautiful, beautiful freaking life, man. I am super grateful. Super grateful. Oh, I gotta flip it around backwards. Greetings, Christy. Hold on. Flip it around. And then turn it this way. And we're good to go. We are good to go. That should do it. Should. Keyword it should. It's a little bit wobbly. Probably should have practiced this before. It's all good though. We will make it work. work. Maybe I gotta lower it a bit. Maybe I'll have to put a sturdy book beneath it. That might do the trick. Put a sturdy book beneath it. That might help. Yeah, that does it. That does it. All right, let's begin. MC Maestro says the person at the Amazon warehouse loading this order probably start to question their white friends if they're not white themselves. Yeah. Hey, question and answer is how we find, appropriate data. Yakub. Sunshine Chick. Greetings. All right, so I got this one early. Got this yesterday. Melanin, What Makes Black People Black. This one's pretty cool as far as it's really short and it has some pretty decent information. Nothing really mind-blowing to me, but I definitely did see some connections between what I'm currently studying with yoga and tantra, because everything that I have seen comes out of the Vedic information, point blank period. But he does connect. What I did see here was a slight connection to possibly what Bobby Hammett was talking about as far as you got 72 motherfuckers in your head. How the pineal gland has the 72 chakras related to the Goetia. I think he might have gotten that from some of what Dr. Lila Africa was talking about in this book. But that wasn't the really important thing to me. The important thing to me was more of the nutrition and the diet and different, because I hear a lot of people talk about melanin and eumelanin and phenomelanin and all that different stuff. I never really cared to dig deep into that information, but I figured now would be a good time, because I like to learn. And probably my favorite chapter in this book was the one about psychology, because that's what I'm into. Where is it at? Yeah, psychology. That's page 50. And it really just talked about different expressions of different mindsets between the different cultures, different dominant cultures, between African-centered thought and European-centered thought. I thought that this was really, really interesting, because this is something that I definitely see reflected in some of the relationships that I have in real life. So this was probably my favorite chapter of this book. If you're interested, you know what I'm saying, go ahead and grab it. If not, it's a really short book. I didn't really see anything that was mind-blowing, but, it's definitely something that a lot of the older teachers talked about as far as Bobby Hammett, Dr. Phil Valentine, etc., etc. Let's crack into the other ones, because there's one specifically that I really, really want to see. Yeah, so let's get into this other one. You got 72 motherfuckers in your head. Pineal gland. All right. Look, don't copy my address. I have to deal with stalkers all the time, and it'd be nice to not have to do that. I haven't hooked up with a stalker once. Probably shouldn't have done that. I won't do it again. Sure. All right, so let's see what we got, shall we? The first in this bundle, we have The Iceman Inheritance by Michael Bradley. Prehistoric sources of Western man's racism, sexism, and aggression. With a new introduction by John Henrik Clarke. Look at this cover here. Very graphic, very violent. It reminds me of one of my favorite Metallica albums. It's called Kill 'Em All, actually. And the cover is kind of like this, except he's holding a hammer. If you look up Metallica Kill 'Em All, you'll see it. Same color scheme and everything. Interesting. I don't know anything about this book. I've only heard it mentioned and seen the cover a billion times. But what it says here on the back is Bradley delves back into the Ice Age to find prehistoric sources of the white race's aggression, racism, and sexism. The author offers a persuasive argument that the white race is more aggressive than other groups, and in tracing the efforts of the aggression, Bradley offers an uncomfortable, all too plausible explanation for the pattern of human history. So I heard Alora talk just a little bit about it on yesterday's live stream, and apparently it goes into stuff that's a little bit deeper than strictly just race. So I'm kind of curious to see about that. Again, this is not like this is my YouTube channel is not going to change into this. This is for my personal research. You know what I'm saying? Unless something does pop up that definitely relates to what we're studying. But like I said, some of these books I've wanted for years. I just never really had a reason or the money to get it. But yeah, I can't wait to dive in. I don't plan on reading all these anytime soon, but like I said, this is just some things from my personal research on the side. So let's get to the next one, shall we? Greetings, stuffed dog. Greetings, greetings. Cradle of humankind. Greetings all the way in China. All right, let's keep going. So the next book we got here. What's this? What's this? Is this the all-time classic that we keep hearing about over and over and over again that we've got the PDF but never dug into? Yes, it is. This is Dirt, a social history as seen through the uses and abuses of dirt by Terrence P. McLaughlin. I remember when this book was hundreds of dollars. When Brother Panic was talking about it a few years ago, he kept talking about it, and this thing was like super expensive. It's not anymore. I don't even know why it was, but I know that now it was, I think this was less than 20 bucks. So, apparently there's a lot of interesting tales in here. Surely you've heard Brother Panic talk about this before. But, yeah, Christy, you remember that. It used to be like super expensive. I'm talking about like several hundreds of dollars. But now it's less than 20 bucks. So as soon as I saw that, I had to snatch it up. You know, I guess they figured since Brother Panic stopped talking about it, no one's going to buy it anymore. So maybe after doing this video, the price will hike up again. I don't know. Right. Stuffed Dog says, yo, that's on my desk right now. Awesome, awesome. If you have any parts in here that stand out to you, let me know. Because I'm probably going to like jump through this. I'm probably not going to read it from beginning to end. Like I said, again, this is not like going to be my main study. This is going to be like supplementary stuff. But definitely interested in what's in here. Definitely interested. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So what's this one? What is this one? I'm not too sure, but let's find out. Uh-oh. It's game over, y'all. It's game over. I got the Book of Yakub. The Book of Yakub. That's it. It's a wrap. Now I know the secret history. Now I know the full secret history. It's in the palm of my hands right here. The Book of Yakub. Plain and simple. Now we know the truth. Now we know the truth. We got Bible verses. We got mathematics. We got the Statue of Liberty. Genotype information. 4,000 years of Caucasian history. Oh boy. Let us make man. I can't wait to read that chapter. Uh-oh. Did I see Jesus in here? Jesus encounters Yakub's people. Okay. Okay. Looks to be interesting. Pretty much, I went to buy like 2 books. I went to get Dirt and this other one that I'm about to pull out. And all these other ones kind of popped up as other people read these too. So, you know. Yeah, no. Naturally natured. Peace, peace. The jig is up. The jig is up. Yakub, I'm on to you. I'm on to you. Now we know the secrets. So, let's crack into one more book. This is the main one that I wanted, and it was conveniently placed at the bottom of the box. Okay. Like I said, I've been following this dude on YouTube for a little while. I used to follow this blog, right? It was a blog. What's it called? What's it called? An Necronomicon blog, basically. Back when I was really trying to figure out the Necronomicon, I found this blog where this guy was detailing his pathworking experience. And I mean, this blog spanned for a couple of years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it kept going for years. And he was basically, Warlock Asylum, that's it. Thank you. Awesome. Genius. I love it. Thank you. MC Maestro. Warlock Asylum. So yeah, I would look at I'd get emails and I'd always check the blog and, try to apply it to my science, et cetera, et cetera. And one day I saw that he featured this guy who called himself the God 720. And, I listened to what he had to say. It was pretty interesting. And I went to his channel. It wasn't really anything about the Necronomicon, but he had a very, very strange perspective. Not strange as in like weird, but just I wasn't used to his delivery. If you know how aggressive Brother Panic can be, this guy kind of took it to another level. He's not like, like just the angry black man ranting about the world. He's very educated and he has a unique perspective on things. I enjoyed his content. I was very excited to see that he wrote a book. He wrote other books before. I think one of them's called like the Black Man's Bible or something. I don't know. But anyways, he wrote this book that he would talk about. It's pretty interesting. I wanted to buy it, but again, at the time, it was like super expensive. I always wanted it. I completely forgot about it until recently, and I figured, you know what? I can do it. Let's do it. The price also has dropped. So, damn, this thing is thick. Let's look how heavy this thing is. Yeah. So, here we go. This one is called Kicked Out of Heaven, The Untold History of the White Races, circa 700 to 1700 AD. Volume 1. There's 3 of these bad boys. There's 3 of these. Keenan Booker is the name of the author. His YouTube channel is The God 720, TheeGod 720. And it's like I said, it's not just some angry dude ranting and shit. He's done a lot of research and he backs it up with his sources. He spent a lot of time on these books, but it's got some interesting info in here for sure. Like I said, I haven't read it yet, but I've been following this book for years. I've wanted it since I heard that he was writing it, and like I said, I finally have it. I'm super excited to have it now, and yeah. Here's a few of the things that are in the back. It says 100-pound hailstones, sex in the streets, the origin of the cuckold, right? Some people are into that. To each his own. Homosexual molly houses, right? So you're used to whore houses, but there used to be molly houses. Different story. I remember he had like a YouTube video on each of these topics. You know what I'm saying? Society Eject says, yo, that cover is fire, right? I love it. Cradle of Humankind says, this is YouTube channel. I'm not sure if I'm right. The 720. The God 720. But yeah, check him out. Interesting. He ruffles feathers too. I love that. I love when people can speak on these type of topics and not care if they hurt feelings. Me, I'm the type of guy that wants people to learn, so I'm a little bit nice, but I do enjoy seeing people who are not nice. And he's one of those guys who are not nice. But anyways, yeah. We got the Order of Beggars. That was funny right there. There was a legit Order of Beggars, and their whole thing was to go around town begging people, and if you didn't give them something, they took it. Torture devices. Animals had lawyers in court. Yes, these folks in Europe actually took wolves and shit to court for killing people. Yeah, all these are true stories, by the way. Medicinal cannibalism, right? If you've got some type of ailment, maybe we can feed you some babies. That might help. I notice how some of these things haven't gone away. Allegedly, I don't know. I've never ate a baby, at least consciously. Nope, not gonna make a dirty joke. Yeah, I'll do it. Fed some babies, but nah, that didn't come out right. Anyways, food, black puddings and eel pie. That was gross. Basically, they made like sausages out of like blood and shit like that. Like they took the pig and like infused bread with blood. Just like what? Why? Bathed once a year. I think that, at least to me, that's common knowledge. But some people still don't know this. For the longest time in Europe, Most people had the privilege to bathe maybe once a year. Imagine how funky the entire continent must have been, and not even to mention, people on their periods and all sorts of other things, like bathe once a year. That was normal. Normal. Yeah. Bloodthirsty nights, right? We didn't just fight you, we bit chunks off of you. Government taxed prostitution, right? And I'm sure that we would go back to that if we could. Infants fed wine, yes. Cross dressing men, yeah. Gang raping teenagers, why? Incest marriages, insane kings and demented queens, queens with an A, right? Condoms, dildos, and birth control, a long list of infanticide. But yeah, just a few of the amazing, interesting topics here. But yeah, this is just a personal thing. Like I said, I've always wanted this book when I heard him writing about it. He's actually written 3. This is a series of 3. And this one starts at 700 AD and goes to 1700. The others continue up to modern time. So, yeah, you can imagine. If you just want something interesting to read and maybe some stories to tell, or even better, just something to kind of give you a backdrop on world history, because you're definitely not going to hear about this kind of thing in school. So yeah, that was my unboxing. Also got myself some mushrooms, because those are good. I got so many mushrooms. So many mushrooms. They're good for your soul. So yeah, that's my awesome Yakub unboxing that I got here, right? I'm not gonna read all these books anytime soon. I'm probably gonna flip through them, pick some stuff from here and there. Unless I see something that's like really relevant to yoga and tantra, you might not hear about it again unless I reference something that I found. This was pretty informational. Again, nothing really mind-blowing, but again, this was also one of the early books written on the subject. Since then, a lot of information has been published. So this is one of the forerunners of this particular subject matter, written from the perspective of an African man, 2009. But yeah, decent money spent. I'm saying I really like the psychology aspect and the comparison there. Iceman Inheritance, again, like I said, I haven't read it, but I've heard a lot about it. Interesting to see what's in there. Dirt, I think all of us on this channel, at least if you've been in this whole thing for a while, you definitely heard of this book. Right? The book of Yakub. No questions. Now I know the truth. I don't need to debate or argue because I'm hearing it from the mouth of Rashid El Muhammad. And then finally, Kicked Out of Heaven, Volume 1. That's my unboxing. That is my unboxing. So let me know if you think, are you interested in any of these books? Would you be interested in getting any of them? Are you going to start your own book study group? Sunshine Chick says, show the shrooms again. This brand I really like. I've been using this brand for a while now. I just ran out of the reishi, so I had to get some more reishi. But they also have lion's mane. They've also got cordyceps. I've never tried the tremella before, so I'm gonna try this. But yeah, I try to keep a solid regimen of shrooms. I mean, for a long time. I've been taking these things for a while. But this is the brand that I've been using for quite some time. I just had to re-up, that's all. And I figured I'd try the tremella because I had never tried it before. So yeah, I love getting new books. I'm super excited. Makes me happy. Got something to dig into here. Not going away anytime soon. Maybe you've never heard of these titles. Maybe this will be something that you're interested in. Maybe you don't give a damn about this. To each his own. Don't make me no never mind. Don't make me no different. But yeah, definitely do your research. Society Eject says yes, kicked out of heaven look good. Yeah, I think so. Check out check out his YouTube channel, The God 720. Like I said, I just got a feel for him as a person for the longest time, and I got really excited just hearing about what he was doing, and I wanted to support. At the time, I damn sure couldn't, but now I can. He's got other books too, that look really interesting, and who knows, I might get the others. But yeah, this book is dedicated to my sons, the lost children of the Western world, all befallen indigenous and aboriginal peoples, all extinct phenotypes and cultures of man. Damn, extinct phenotypes. You ever consider that? There's actually whole groups of people who don't exist anymore. Interessante. The Pig Ladies. What is the Pig Ladies? I gotta see what the Pig Ladies is about. 483. I also like when books have like a list of illustrations. I saw something that I wanted to see real quick. No, let's focus on the Pig Lady. The Pig Ladies, page 483. What is that all about? The Content Cuckold. 483. What a weird planet we live on. Or I should say, what weird inhabitants of this planet we live on, right? The Pig-Faced Ladies. A certain relation of the hog-faced gentlewoman called Mistress Tanakin Skinker, who was born at Workham, a neuter town between the Emperor and the Hollander, situated on the River Rhine, who was bewitched in her mother's womb in the year 1618, and hath lived ever since unknown in this kind to any but her parents and a few other neighbors, and can never recover her true shape till she be married, etc. What's that about? She was deformed and looked like a pig, like a legit pig. And they said she was cursed. And apparently, she had to be married in order for her face to go back. I highly doubt that that was going to happen, but... yeah, a lot of interesting stories and tales that you won't hear about anywhere else. And I see here that he also does give the resources for where he got this information, and that's always good. You always want to get the resources to where the information comes from. But yeah, that's that. That is that. Hari Om Tat Sat. That's that. Alright, so yeah, just a little interesting thing that I have there. Don't worry, this channel's not going to turn into anything like that. Because we got a mission that we're on already. More important things. But I appreciate you hanging out. We're going to do chapter 2 of Mantra and Yantra very soon. We're also going to begin reading the Practical Guide to Kabbalistic Symbolism by Gareth Knight. So if you don't have that book, there's still time to go ahead and grab it. Again, that book is A Practical Guide to Kabbalistic Symbolism. That's going to be the Kabbalah book that we are studying. So without further ado, I think it's time for me to get to some reading. Rayshawn Justice says, where can I order some mushrooms? Well, I ordered those off of Amazon. As far as the other kind, you'll have to do your research. There's people on Instagram and there's people on Reddit that can maybe help you. And there's also different resources where you can learn how to do it yourself. All the ingredients to do it yourself is completely legal. So for experimentation purposes, I'm not telling you to grow your own or anything like that, but if you just so happen to want to do that, you could. I don't know, depending on your country and all that. In some states, I think it's legal. It'll eventually be legal completely, but as of right now, you gotta do your research. So that's that. Court Singh says, I heard you say in order of Kabbalah books, get Ladder of Lights, then Dion Fortune's book. Where does the one you're about to read fall in? So Gareth Knight was a contemporary and I don't know if he was a student. Yeah, I guess he was a student of Dion Fortune because he was younger than her. But essentially this book here, some say is a modern reworking of mystical Kabbalah. So I haven't finished it yet. I only read a little bit of it. So I can't really make a solid judgment yet. But so far it does look like he expands and clarifies and maybe even simplifies what Dion Fortune wrote in mystical Kabbalah. So maybe this would be good to get into before mystical Kabbalah. I mean, that's what we're going to do, right? We're going to go through this one and then hit mystical Kabbalah in June. So yeah. What time is it? 9 o'clock? Yeah. So yeah. Hope you guys are having a great night. Enjoy yourselves. Be good to yourselves. Doesn't matter if Yakub made you or not. You're very special. Because it's not the matter that matters. It's the soul, it's the consciousness behind the matter, right? It's not the expression of a thing. It's the essence of a thing. What's your essence looking like? Who are you at heart? It's not about your physical appearance or your phenotype, genotype. Although these things may have some influence on material things, has absolutely no bearing on spiritual things. Absolutely no bearing on, the things that matter in the long run. Because matter is formed, blossoms, and dies, no matter what color it is. Consciousness and spirit, soul, is eternal. And that's what we focus on around these parts. So have a good night. And don't let the man hold you down. Or the woman. Because sometimes she can be pretty heavy. And that's not always so bad as long as you get to breathe. But, be happy and smile. Life is good. It's good. It is. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it as good even when it doesn't feel good? That's the thing. That's the thing. Because everybody isn't born with a silver spoon in their mouth. As a matter of fact, most of us are not. Most of us are born into situations that require a little bit of struggle and stress. But what I have found in my experience is that the more that you can cultivate a sense of gratitude, the more that you can cultivate a spirit of appreciation, the more that you can find happiness in yourself, not in external things, then you start to cultivate more of that. More of that starts to come out. You feel me? Cedric Granger says, what's the book name again? The book for the Kabbalah is A Practical Guide to Kabbalistic Symbolism. And and that's by Gareth Knight. Now, there's a black version that comes with volumes 1 and 2 together. That's available on Amazon, or you can get it separately like this. It's up to you. All right, so have a good night. This is TK Trav, aka Travis Magus, here with LVX777. Love you guys. Peace.